What's going on, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Look, they done released that boy, man. One of my favorite rappers, bro. Favorite artists in general. Young Thug, man. They done released Young Thug from Cobb County Jail with time served, but 15 years of probation, bro. 15 years. You fuck up within 15 years, back to jail you go. Or prison to finish your time. 15 years, bro. Oh my gosh. But there's people out here doing it. There's people out here going 10 years probation and being perfectly fine. You know, getting right out of it, doing their thing. But you gotta 15 years probation and you're a celebrity is tough. That's tough. Definitely if you do drugs too. But yeah, man. Before we get in this video, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on, sit back and relax, and let's see what this video talking about. Let's do it.
Hi, Mr. Williams. Is there anything that you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, you know, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom.
Can't really hear that, motherfucker.
My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, you know. My managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry.
That nigga talking like he know he getting out. I just want to say sorry, kids. Yeah, everybody not here. Like he know he finna come home. Look at his face. He like, hell yeah, boy. Think of that. He finna come home to Mariah the Scientist, bro. Like, what? Bro getting out of prison, 15 years probation. Okay, cool. This nigga's filthy rich. All he got to do is just stay in a couple mansions for 15 years. What? Had all the baddest women he need. He's straight, bro. He don't even got to make music no more if he don't want to. But that'll be good, you know. Just put the right shit in your songs now. And he could be straight. This 15 years is way different than a nigga doing 15 years probation and you still got to go back to the hood and you broke. That's way different, bro. Way different.
Here, really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just like, you know, having so much time invested into this.
You know, right there? Yup, sure is.
I am a
Yak sitting there like, man, nigga, I ain't getting out. Fuck, man.
Smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. You know, I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, you know, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, you know, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a, you know, bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. You know, I come from.
Oh God, bro. Bro, you go do that time and bro, your life get threatened to be taken away. Your whole life, like you gonna be here forever. Oh my mama, you better be on that stand right here. Not on the stand, but you better be right here looking in front of that judge. Like I promise you, I learned my lesson, bro. I rehabilitated for real, fully. I'm finna leave. I'm finna move away. Finna be with my kids, and that's all it is. Fuck all this. Fuck the rap game. Fuck all of this shit. Fuck the celebrity shit, man. It's time for me to get right as a human and stay over here. And he ain't got to worry about, oh, bro, you left the hood, all that shit, bro. Fuck the hood. He ain't got to go back. And then everybody that was with him in the hood, they done told on him. So he ain't got nobody to worry about. He's rich. He just take care of his people, his parents, you know, his family, and be straight. Straight. They got problems they into. Don't call me. Solve your own problems. I got until these 15 years is up. For real.
Nothing, and I've made something, and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me, because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides, you know. I'm sorry to the sheriff, you know, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, you know, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, you know, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. I don't mind doing stuff like, you know, like free shows, and I always did that. You know, I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. You know, I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things. Like, I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did. I did more than anybody ever did from my side, you know. But I understand, you know,
that's crazy though. Do a show for 700,000, you take that whole 700,000, just give it away, cause like that's how I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you a rapper, right? You know, you probably sitting at a house 5 million, 10 million. You know, bro. Like, bro, if I just go do this little show real quick, I'm gonna give me another little over $250,000 for sure. I'm gonna get over $500,000. Bam, I'm gonna get this whole $500,000 away. This ain't nothing. Boom, I'm gonna go do me another show, get another $1 million, put that up for me. I'm gonna go do another show, take that little $500,000, put that to my parents. Boom, boom. Okay, y'all cool? Let me go do another show for my kids real quick. You know, and then it's over. It ain't even over. You only did 5 shows. You still got a whole tour. Like, what? That is crazy. Your value can go up, boy, when you got a certain type of talent or fame. Boy, your value go up.
I understand how it could be twisted. I understand all that, and I'm older. I'm grown now, you know, and it's just like I'm smarter.
Well, YouTube family, after a week of bad news, y'all, after a week of bad news, I am happy to let y'all know that I got some good news to present. That boy Jeffrey, Young Thug, he will be released soon and headed home, bruh. Now, one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. A lot of people was praying on Thug's downfall, and a lot of people was hoping that he come home. So to all the fans that love Thug, hey, this is good news. Shout out to Brian Steele. Brian Steele has to be the most phenomenal lawyer that you can possibly get in the state of Georgia. Oh, if you got any legal troubles, make sure y'all holler at that boy Brian.
Ain't that crazy though? Like, they got certain lawyers that can get you a better deal than other lawyers. Ain't that crazy? That's how you know all this shit is a game. Like, this person right here went to school just like you did, know everything about the law just like you do. But since you know this person, since you know the judge a little bit better, if you know what I mean, you know the judge a little bit better, some shit under doors they be doing that. It's like, here, I give you this money, you get this, that. Like, how the fuck is there such thing as a famous lawyer if y'all all do the same thing? You know? You ain't no rapper. You can't rap better than, you can't, you know, what the fuck? How the fuck is are you a better lawyer if y'all do the same thing? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It just, I don't know, it seemed like a big ass game to me. Like, how is it like, shit, I mean, you go get the lawyer, Mr. Johnson, you probably gonna go to jail because he ain't got a good word, like, but he gonna say the exact same thing that Mr. Kumar gonna say, but Kumar, on my mama, you probably gonna get a year tops and then he gonna get sent home, bro. All you gotta do is pay that nigga about $700,000. But this lawyer, he would only pay him $10,000, but you going to jail. Like, that's weird. How is that possible? Like, how? If you gonna go in there and say the same laws, like, just because you got a different lawyer don't mean your crime changed, you know? They're going to say the same shit. But if he say it, you got a chance to go home. But if he say it, he ain't in the door with all these people in the mayor and all that. He ain't in the door with them like that, you know? So you going to jail. That's wild, bro. That shit is wild.
Deal. Now, after all the bad news that we've been hearing this week, I think I can speak for a lot of us when I say we had our fingers crossed today, hoping that Young Thug would get a fair sentence. But in the famous words of Jeffrey, man, hustlers don't stop, they keep going. You can lose your life, but it's gonna keep going. So y'all jump in the comment section right now and say, welcome home, Jeffrey. But with no further ado, let's just go ahead and get off into this judge basically being as lenient as we wanted her to be on our fellow player partner, Young Thug, man.
Multiple defendants in the YSL RICO trial say they're working on plea deals with Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis. The courtroom was closed to the public today as both sides hammered out the specifics. Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo is live outside the Fulton County Courthouse. And Rob, you're the one who broke this development late this.
All right. All right. So it is not lost on the court that the state, had they been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely dismiss one of the gang counts, and was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society. I'm taking that into consideration in crafting my sentence. And in permitting a no-low plea to the RICO count and one of the two gang counts, I would not be permitting the no-low to the one if you were not pleading guilty to at least one of them. But you are, and y'all admit a factual basis for the counts that you are pleading guilty to. I find there to be a factual basis for those counts, and for the remaining counts with which you are charged, I am going to impose a sentence, and I've taken a little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count one, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years to be probated, and a $25,000 fine. On count two, the sentence is 5 years to serve, commuted to time served. That's the minimum sentence that's permitted on that count. It is required to be run consecutively. I'm going to run it consecutive to count one, but I am going to
consecutive mean one
backload.
at the motherfucking.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is not commuted. That is 5 years to serve, and it's going to be run consecutively to count one, backloaded, by which I mean after you serve your 15 years of probation. If you have been successful on that probation, and I sincerely hope that you are, then at the end of that 15 years, I will commute the entire rest of any service portion of your sentence to time served. So I'll get to the end of it and give you the total sentence, but I'm also going to impose a $15,000 fine with regard to that count. Count 57, 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served, balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. 60, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years to serve. That is required to be also a consecutive sentence, so that's going to be run consecutively to count 56 and backloaded. Count 62, 10 years
Damn.
to serve, also required to be served consecutively. That's going to be consecutive to count 61, also backloaded. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years.
Bro, hearing that, like 40 years, bro, imagine like they gave you that though. Like everything went through, boom, bam, he hit the thing, okay, 40 years, bah, he hit that motherfucker. Like, bro, that'll hit your head like 40 years, bro, like I'ma die in here, bro. Oh my God, what did I do? Why did I do it? Oh, 40 years. That's 40 years of your life in a cell. 40 years of your life around men, and not all these men is going to be here, so you're going to see different men all the time. Because some of them going home, some of them staying, you might get transferred. Fuck.
Which can be
2
served in
years seem long
custody
to me,
and will
so
be
40,
served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. Your 15 years probation, that will be commuted to time served.
As y'all was able to hear, Young Thug would have a pretty hefty sentence hanging over his head if he does not complete his probation. But I'm sure Young Thug has people around him that love him, that'll never let him fall into this situation again, man. This was an eye-opener for Young Thug when it came down to family and friends. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna position himself for success and not the other way around. But anyways, YouTube family, that's all I got for y'all.
If he don't complete that 15, he gotta go and do 40. If he fuck up that 15 years on probation, then he get pulled over, his weed in the car, he around guns, he failed a drug test, he run a stop sign, run a red light. If his license suspended, if he driving, nigga's over with. He around too many felons, it's over with. Like, because if you're around too many felons, even if you don't go to jail because you're around felons, them niggas gonna do something dumb and you around it. So, boom, you going down too. Like, damn, even if it's like, you just can't be around people for 15 years, period. Because somebody can tell you, like, oh, they good, boom, boom, boom. You didn't know this nigga had a whole gun on him the whole time. And no one would have known because he just was raised to not tell people what he got going on. Because he don't trust nobody. And now the police pull y'all over. Now he like, fuck, nigga, I got a good pistol on me. You like, what? Bro, my mama, if you don't, bro, can't get out and run. Because then they're going to be like, why did he run? Right back in jail. So he don't need to ride with nobody but his wife and kids for 15 years straight. Don't ride with nobody but wife, kids, or a girlfriend, kids. And then a son to a certain age. Let your son pat your kids down before they get in your car. Pat down. Check the whole car, everything, every time. Because sometimes certain bitches will set you up. They'll leave some shit under your seat and you get pulled over randomly. Now you locked up. Set your ass up, man. Niggas will do the same thing too. Get pulled over, nigga, he'll toss the shit on the side of your door or right in the crack of your seat and shit. And he be like, well, I don't know, I ain't had nothing on me. I ain't seen that. Like, bro, you had a whole what's name in here? And he be like, nah, hell no, bro. Like, that's crazy. They do it though.
All right, now I don't want to keep y'all too long-winded. Just had to bring y'all the news that boy Thug is for surely coming home. Y'all jump in the comment section right now and say, welcome home, Jeffrey. Y'all throw the snakes in the chat right now, man, and say, welcome home, Jeffrey, man. But anyway, YouTube fans, that's all I got for y'all right now, man. Amazing.
Welcome home, Jeffrey, bye.
Our boy coming home, Thug coming home. So I'm saying, one of the most influential artists of our time, of this generation. He coming home, man. Salute to Thug, bro. Salute to Brian Steele. Fannie Willis can eat one, man. This is what Crispy Clean Clip of Cliff World TV, man. Y'all already know how I'm rocking, man. I'm gone.
That's my beverage. You like messages. Talk about the chart, I get it, did it right here. Shit in the right hand, shit by the left hand, she in the best skin. Damn, that was Atlanta for a minute right there. Like, nigga, you got Young Thug, Lil Baby, and Gunna. That was Atlanta for, like, I'm gonna say, what was it saying? 2016 to 2020. This was Atlanta, right here. It wasn't not like these was the biggest in Atlanta. 2016, I'd say about 2022, yeah. Not even, yeah. About 2020, 2021. The biggest in Atlanta, bro. Damn near the rap game, period. For real, they had a little run like a motherfucker. He labeled a whole Ratatouille right now. He is straight rat. He just doing his own thing off somewhere. He beat a Rico, low key. Cause they was coming for him next. Them 4 PF, they was coming for them niggas. But he beat that shit. Didn't he got around there. Got up in and out of there. So yeah. He's straight. And then Thug finally get out. I wonder how their relationship gonna be when he get out though. Watch them niggas fuck around, be cool. Or just never talk to each other ever again. 15 years go by, this nigga gonna end up dead. Damn. But only thing we can do is find out. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this video, man. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on, and get ready for the next video. Cause I'm gone. Peace. Oh yeah, comment your favorite rapper too. Y'all comment your top 3 favorite rappers. Peace.